Hey guys, I'm sorry I haven't been posting videos lately. I just finished moving into my new place and, kind of difficult when you don't have internet. But anyway, let's talk about Mirror's Edge, because I'm very excited by this game. Now, not really Mirror's Edge the game, because, I mean, it's good fun and all, but it's a little too trial and error based in my opinion. No, what excites me is the color scheme that they use in this game, because I'm a film major, if I hadn't announced that already, and I took a class just last spring on the aesthetics of color, so I pay a little more attention to that now than I used to. Anyway, for those of you who haven't played Mirror's Edge yet, it actually uses a very interesting selection of color. It's in the city backgrounds, it's predominantly super saturated red and blue over a white neutral background. If you'd have a hard time visualizing something like that, it looks a lot like this. So, alright, now what we're looking at here is a Jean-Luc Godard film released in 1966. It's called Two or Three Things I Know About Her. It's actually not a very good movie. It was pretty damn boring. But it's very interesting to look at as far as color selection, because obviously, like with this gas station and this photo here, the gas station wouldn't necessarily look like that in real life. Godard is being very selective about the colors. For instance, you'll notice in this picture that there is a human in the shot, but he's way in the background. Your eye, as a viewer, is being directed towards this gas pump, which, as you can see, it's a very saturated hue of blue and red, and then you have that white background, so it really sticks out. So obviously Godard's trying to tell us that the gas station is important. Now, what they told us in this class, and if you read all the essays about it, the thing about Godard is that he was very big on using color to suggest that as a society we are more focused on possessions and objects than we are about other people. Yeah, Godard was a big hippie. Anyway, so, my thought when I'm playing Mirror's Edge, I'm going through the demo, is like, oh my god, it looks just like this movie. So what's DICE trying to do with, by carefully selecting out their colors? And I thought about that, and, I have a couple answers. On like the top level, it seems to me what they're trying to do is that it's very helpful just, as a player when, to determine which objects are the ones you can interact with, because in the game, Faith's hotspots, so to speak, are anything that's red. And it's really obvious, it's really easy to determine, that red is the important color when the only color in the background is white. So, it really sticks out. And I thought, this is brilliant. It looks great, to have these saturated hues and have like a white neutral background. It's just aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But it also works really well just as like, a fundamental component of gameplay. I mean, it just makes obvious sense. Okay, so like follow the red objects, they're right there. And to me, I think we need more of this in games. I mean, it's artistically pleasing, it advances the medium, but at the same time, it's DICE not forgetting that this is a video game. It's something that is also helping you as a player to play the game. I only wish that they were consistent about that, because again, one of my complaints is that I can even tell from the demo that there are sometimes objects that are colored red that aren't even important, and they're kind of leading you falsely, betraying the player's trust. But that's another video. Anyway, point being, I don't know if DICE is trying to be Godard. I mean, I lost the issue of EGM where they had Mirror's Edge as a cover story, and they were talking with the developers a lot. So I don't know what they were trying to do, like with the color, but, so far it's like, okay, this works really well in a gameplay standpoint. And, if you want to be really film major obsessive about it, maybe the fact that they're using red, white, and blue, it's like, okay, so what else is red, white, and blue? The American flag. Oh no, DICE is saying that, American society is very dystopian and Bush is going to destroy the world. I don't know. Anyway, interesting game. I'm not going to buy it. I would maybe rent it. I'd recommend renting it. It's certainly pleasing to look at. And yeah, P.S. Parkour, where does it originate from? France.